3, 2, 1, go. What's up, NBA fans? Dom2K on the mic, and I'm back with another quick notes video. This is my third one. I'm watching the Warriors and Rockets at the same time. I could do a quick notes video on this one tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. I don't know. It depends on how this turns out. I've seen some things I like, but I normally just pick one game for the night and roll with it because these are supposed to be quick, painless, no skin off my back, and I'm working on other videos at the same time. So nonetheless, this is for the Heat and Cavaliers. Now, it wasn't the most actually, sorry. Before I start that, shout out to the Thunder because I think they set some type of record tonight. I saw Westbrook finished with 47 points. KD finished with 43. I mean, that's two MVP caliber players playing like MVPs very early in the season. It's like crazy how good they are. So I'm not doing a quick notes on them, but I had to give that shout out because that's crazy. And they beat Orlando in double overtime, I believe. Okay, so to the Heat and Cavs. Now, I only have like 3 notes on this game, but they are big ones that I want to talk about. I'm going to start with the Heat because, I guess I should start with the bad stuff first. And it could be good depending on who you're a fan of. First of all, my first takeaway, my note for this game was that the Heat are just going to need time together. I don't know how many of you know, but this lineup's only second game together, I believe. I think Wednesday was their first time ever playing together because we know how big health has been for this team. They're always hurt last year, and it kind of showed tonight. I mean, there was a lot of it looked like there was more turnovers than there were because there was officially 13 turnovers for the Heat, 7 by Dwyane Wade, but I saw like a lot of blown sets, a lot of blown pick and rolls where it just looked like they didn't exactly know what they were doing, but they also did get a lot of open shots that just didn't drop. I saw that they finished sorry, I had it pulled up. They finished 6 for 21 from the three-point line, but a lot of those three-pointers were open. Just to give you an idea of how that went, Gerald Green shot 1 for 9. Goran Dragic shot for 3 for 9. I mean, you had some guys playing pretty bad for Miami tonight. But that's also good news for Miami because that means you got blown out, but you guys didn't play their best. And let's be real, Goran Dragic, I mean, these guys aren't going to play like this every game. This was an off night for a lot of these people, but they are going to need time together to make them what they could be because I saw the making of some nice stuff. Chris Bosh is out there spreading the floor on the three-point line. Hassan Whiteside, 6 block shots tonight, so he wasn't just a fluke, people. He had 1 block where he literally took the ball out of midair and tossed it back at Kevin Love. I mean, he's monstrous on the defensive end. I did see something that worried me with Hassan Whiteside. Maybe it's just because of this size difference, but Mozgov looked like he was playing with a little kid. There were specific times where Mozgov just had him pinned under the basket, and it made me kind of realize Hassan Whiteside has great shot blocking ability, but I don't know how good his on-ball defense is yet. Some things are going to show through that he's really good at, so we're going to see. But anyways, my takeaway from the Heat is that they're obviously just going to need a lot of time together. This is like, the first game. This is only the second game, so give the Miami Heat time, even though they got blown out tonight. And that's basically all I have for them because I want to go ahead and move to the Cavs. Something big I want to talk about. First off, their depth is really nice looking. Dellavedova is their third string point guard when they're healthy, and he had 10 assists tonight, and a lot of that came from pick and rolls with Tristan Thompson. I saw a lot of beautiful passes, and they ended up in alley-oops, and that's potentially very big because when you think about it, you got Kyrie Irving, Mo Williams, and then you got Matthew Dellavedova. If he keeps playing like this, it's going to be hard to deny him minutes and just tell him you can't play tonight. I mean, they might want to experiment with moving some people. I don't think you want Mo or Kyrie to play the 2, but I don't know. You can divvy up the minutes because you could probably going to want Kyrie on some type of minutes restriction when he comes back. That is going to be remain to be seen. But yeah, it was a nice looking game from him. And the big thing that I want to talk about with the Cavs tonight, my biggest note is Kevin Love, and I'm so happy for this dude because I'm not even a Cavs fan, but I was his biggest supporter last year because while everybody else was saying that he's not a superstar and he was just playing on a bad team, I was saying the whole time that's not the truth. He was being the Cavaliers' third wheel last year. He wasn't comfortable. I saw that he only took about 12 shots with when Kyrie Irving took like 16 and LeBron took like 19. It was some kind of average like that. Anyways, Kevin Love wasn't getting any kind of rhythm. It was just kind of like when shots came his way, he took them. These first 3 games, I mean, the first one was okay. I know he had a good game against the Grizzlies last night. Tonight he had 24 and 14, and that is a very Minnesota Timberwolves game for him. That combined with LeBron James' 29 points. So all in all, they scored 53 points together. And if you go back and watch my Bulls Cavs quick notes video, that's exactly what I said I wanted to see. I said I wanted to see LeBron and Kevin Love be a force together because they can be. I don't see why you wouldn't. He had tons of open threes tonight. He took 7 threes. I think from what I watched, all of them were open, and he only made 3 of them, but they were all open shots. The rebounding was great. He had 6 offensive rebounds, which means that's second chance points for your team. The Cavaliers were out there hustling too. That was a small note I had on there, how they completely out hustled Miami, did some of these rebounds. But this is something huge because it's a storyline to watch throughout the season, because as you look at Kevin Love, you start to wonder, okay, well, he has moved into a duo position now instead of a big 3. So, he's in the duo with LeBron James. But how does this work when Kyrie Irving comes back? Because when Kyrie Irving comes back, there's no denying Kyrie Irving is a scoring superstar. That's what he is. So you put him with LeBron James and Kevin Love. We can't downplay that and just say, oh, Kevin Love will be all right. No, that's an entire another player. So how are they going to adjust to that? That's what I want to know. And it's with every big 3 this happens. If you look back at the last big 3s that have happened, the Miami Heat, the Celtics, one player takes a big cut. With the Celtics, I think Ray Allen took the biggest point cut. With the Miami Heat, Bosh took a really big point cut. With the Cavaliers last year, Kevin Love took the point cut. But he looks so comfortable out there that I don't know if that point cut will affect him in the same way this year. And by that, I mean, when Kyrie does come back, if he, goes back to having a small amount of touches, can they be successful like the Heat and Celtics were, where you have one guy that doesn't score as much and the other 2 do? I don't know, but all I know is from tonight, because I can't look into the future, Kevin Love looked extremely comfortable, and seeing that this is really also, this is a great thing, because Kyrie Irving is going to get to take however long he needs off. It's not like it's a pressing situation like we have to have Kyrie Irving like as soon as possible. I mean, you probably want him as soon as possible so you can, have time to adjust before the playoffs. But, I mean, it's not a super urgent thing when you're out here, beating the Grizzlies by 30 and beating the Bulls or beating the Heat by 10 with just Kevin Love and LeBron playing like this. So that was my big note for him. Really happy to see him doing good. So just to recap the notes I took tonight, Heat gonna need time together to gel, run their system. Obviously, they're gonna play a lot better. Yeah, the players are gonna play and shoot a lot better, and they're gonna be a factor in the East this year. The Cavaliers' bench production is looking pretty nice. I saw Anderson Varejao even came in and hit a shot. You have Richard Jefferson, who had Tristan Thompson, who had 13 points. I think he heard me talking about him the other night. 13 points, 9 rebounds. That's almost a double-double. And Dellavedova. I mean, when you put that with the starting lineup, and when this team gets healthy, that is gonna be a really good team. And I'm not a Cavs fan, but they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, just a quick note before I wrap up this video. I do have a video coming out like right after this one. Like after this video renders, I'm gonna start rendering the one I've been working on for like a few months now. This is a Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron mix, a real life mix. It's my second real life mix next to the Derrick Rose one that I did. So be on the lookout for that one. Let me know your thoughts about this game, or whatever else happened around the NBA tonight, because I know some crazy things happened. I haven't even checked the Bulls Pistons score. Let me know what you thought about how the Heat played, Cavs, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all later.